So I had this Capital One Spark Cash Select card for over a year now, and I have to say this is by far one of the worst credit cards I have ever had. So before I had the Capital One Spark Cash Select card, I had the Capital One Saver One card, and that card has been one of the best no annual fee credit cards that I have ever had. So when it was time for me to sign up for a new business credit card, I decided to go with Capital One since I had such a great experience with the Capital One Saver One card. So after looking at all of the business credit cards that Capital One had to offer, I decided to sign up with the Capital One Spark Cash Select card. And after using the card for a little bit, I quickly realized signing up for this card was a huge mistake. So first, I'm gonna walk you guys through the features and benefits that this card has to offer. Then I'm gonna get into the 3 big issues that I have with this business credit card. So with this card, you're going to earn 1.5% cash back on all purchases, and there's no foreign transaction fee. Next, you'll earn 5% cash back at hotels and on car rentals booked through the Capital One travel portal. And lastly, this card does come with a 0% interest rate promotion on purchases for the first 12 months, and there's no annual fee that comes with this credit card. Now, that's all that this card has to offer. Now let's talk about the 3 big issues that I have with this credit card. The first big issue that I have with this credit card is that it reports to your personal credit score. I didn't actually notice this was happening until I started carrying a balance on my credit card. Now, if you guys don't know, typically when you apply for a business credit card, the bank will pull your personal credit score and will approve or deny you based on your credit score. And once your bank approves you for a business credit card, you will have a new business credit profile open, and it will only report to that business credit profile rather than your personal credit profile. This is what makes business credit cards very attractive, because you can finally make business purchases without it affecting your personal credit score. So once I noticed that my business expenses was actually reporting to my personal credit profile, I actually decided to do some research and see what was going on. Then I found out after calling Capital One that all of their business credit card actually reports to your personal credit profile. Now, if I knew this beforehand, I would have never signed up for this business credit card, because I started spending thousands of dollars and it was showing up on my personal credit profile. I'm not sure on why they actually do this, because this kills the whole benefit of having a business credit card. Now, the second issue I have with this credit card is that it's hard to get approved for this credit card. Now, I'm usually fine with this requirement, but I do expect to get approved for a higher line of credit since it is harder to get approved for. But in this case, I was only approved for a $5,000 limit. For myself, this is a low credit limit approval for a business credit card. I usually expect higher credit limits for my business credit cards, usually anything over $10,000. For example, I was recently approved for the Chase Business Inc. card, and I was approved for $15,000 in business credit. And a couple years back, I was approved for $30,000 in business credit from American Express. So for me, it was pretty frustrating to see a $5,000 credit limit approval, especially for a card that usually requires you to have a 700 credit score or more. And the last issue that I have with this credit card is that it does a hard pull on your personal credit profile. Now, depending on the bank that you are working with, they usually don't do a hard pull on your credit profile if you had one of their credit cards in the past. Like with American Express or Chase, if you had one of their credit cards in the past, then you decide to sign up for another personal credit card or a business credit card, they will only do a soft pull on your credit profile and not do a hard pull. But with Capital One, they do a hard pull on your personal credit profile every time you apply for a Capital One credit card. Now, it's important to be aware, after you rack up multiple hard pulls on your credit profile, it will impact your credit score and bring it down. So if you guys come across this credit card, completely avoid this credit card, because honestly, it was a complete waste of time. The rewards that comes with this credit card sucks, and the fact that this business credit card reports to your personal credit profile completely ruins the benefit of even having a business credit card. So if you guys are looking for a really good business credit card, I highly recommend for you guys to sign up for the American Express Blue Business Cash Credit Card. This is the best beginner business credit card out on the market right now. With this card, you'll earn 2% cash back on all purchases up to $50,000 in spending every year. Then after that, it's 1% cash back. There's no annual fee that comes with this credit card, and there's a 0% interest rate promotion for the first 12 months of having this card. And on top of that, you'll receive access to American Express purchase protection. So if you were to break or get an item stolen, American Express will cover up to $1,000 per occurrence, maxing out at $50,000 in refunds every year. And keep in mind, these protection plans actually work without any loopholes, unlike some other banks. From my personal experience, I actually put in a claim for an $800 purchase that got damaged, and in just 3 weeks, American Express was able to refund me my money. Like I said before, these protection plans work, so don't be afraid to use it. And if you're looking to get approved for this business credit card, I recommend to have a credit score of 700 or better. Click right here to watch.